পবিত্র বাইবেল থেকে শাস্ত্রাংশ মথি লিখিত সুসমাচার 16 অধ্যায় 13 থেকে 20 পদ। বিষয়: যিশুই সেই খ্রিস্ট, জীবন্ত ঈশ্বরের পুত্র। পরে যিশু কৈসরিয়া ফিলিপির অঞ্চলে গিয়া আপন শিষ্যদিগকে জিজ্ঞাসা করিলেন, মনুষ্যপুত্র কে? এ বিষয়ে লোকে কি বলে? তাহারা কহিলেন, কেহ কেহ বলে আপনি যোহন বাপ্তাইজক, কেহ কেহ বলে আপনি এলিয়, আর কেহ কেহ বলে আপনি জিরমীয় কিংবা ভাববাদীগণের কোনো একজন। তিনি তাহাদিগকে বলিলেন, কিন্তু তোমরা কি বলো, আমি কে? সিমন পিতর উত্তর করিয়া তাহা কহিলেন, আপনি সেই খ্রিস্ট, জীবন্ত ঈশ্বরের পুত্র। যিশু উত্তর করিয়া তাহাকে কহিলেন, হে জোনার পুত্র সিমন, ধন্য তুমি, কেননা রক্তমাংস তোমার নিকটে ইহা প্রকাশ করে নাই, কিন্তু আমার স্বর্গস্থ পিতা প্রকাশ করিয়াছেন। আর আমিও তোমাকে কহিতেছি, তুমি পিতর, আর এই পাথরের উপরে আমি আপন মণ্ডলী গাঁথিব, আর পাতালের পুরোদ্বার তাহা বিপক্ষে প্রবল হইবে না। আমি তোমাকে স্বর্গরাজ্যের চাবিগুলি দিব, আর তুমি পৃথিবীতে যাহা কিছু বদ্ধ করিবে তাহা স্বর্গে বদ্ধ হইবে, এবং পৃথিবীতে যাহা কিছু মুক্ত করিবে তাহা স্বর্গে মুক্ত হইবে। তখন তিনি শিষ্যদিগকে এই আজ্ঞা দিলেন, আমি যে সেই খ্রিস্ট, এ কথা কাহাকেও বলিও না।
Today's Bible reading is from St. Matthew chapter 16, beginning from verse 13 to 20. Peter's declaration about Jesus. Jesus went to the territory near the town of Caesarea Philippi, where he asked his disciples, who do people say the Son of Man is? Some say John the Baptist. They answered. Others say Elijah, while others say Jeremiah or some other prophet. What about you? He asked them. Who do you say I am? Simon Peter answered, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. Good for you, Simon, son of John, answered Jesus. For this truth did not come to you from any human being, but it was given to you directly by my Father in heaven. And so I tell you, Peter, you are the rock, and on this rock foundation I will build my church, and not even death will ever be able to overcome it. I will give you the keys of heaven, kingdom of heaven. What you prohibit on earth will be prohibited in heaven, and what you permit on earth will be permitted in heaven. Then Jesus ordered his disciple not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Here ends the Bible reading.
We love being here at Sweetwater Creek. It's very near to our home, so we can easily do that within the 5Ks. It's actually just probably only a kilometre. We love especially this part, and the grandchildren love coming to this part. It's called the granite, and you can see why with the beautiful granite rocks here. They love playing around here, jumping over them, sitting on them. I just like sitting here thinking about them, wondering how long have these rocks been here? What have they seen happen? They've probably been here for millions of years. Here they are. Thinking about rocks this morning today, especially because in our reading, Jesus says to Peter, his name's Simon at that stage, he says, I'm going to call you Cephas, and in Aramaic, that's the language they are talking, that means rock, or in Greek it's Peter, Peter the rock. Well, that was a great compliment to pay Peter.
That was a fair step of faith for Jesus, because if Simon Peter was a rock, he was more the slippery shale sort of rock rather than the granite that we see around here. We'd read just a few verses later on, we'd hear Jesus saying to Peter, get away from me, Satan, because Simon Peter had got things exactly wrong about where Jesus was heading to and what his call was. And then later on, when Jesus really needed him when he was arrested, where was Peter? Well, you remember it, don't you? He was denying that he even knew him. And yet, Jesus trusts him to say, on you and on your confession of faith in me, I'm going to build a church, something that's going to be able to witness to my love for all the world. Well, it actually isn't all about Peter, nor is it about the disciples, the other apostles who were included in this later, or even about us. You see, Jesus says to Peter, you didn't think this up for yourself. It actually, God gave this idea, this understanding of me to you, that I'm the Messiah, the Son of God. Don't tell everyone about it, because they'll just think about the words. The real thing is keep following me. And that's the message for us today. We too are called to be the rock on which Jesus can build a church that will be a witness to God's love for the whole world. We mightn't feel like that because we don't feel inadequate or not up to it or not strong enough, but neither was Peter and neither were the other apostles. But Jesus says, when you put your trust in me and keep following me, then I can share my love for the world through you. You can be witnesses to me for the whole world. And no matter what happens, he says, even the gates of hell will not prevail against you, because my love is more than enough for you to be witnesses to. Thanks be to God for Jesus, for Simon the Rock, and for all who followed Jesus since then. Bless all of us, living God, who've been given the gift of faith in you through Jesus. We don't feel adequate to be rocks on which you can build the foundations of a church, but we trust in your love, that by sharing your love and witnessing to your love, others too may know the joy of your love and of following Jesus. We ask it in his name. Amen.